Here in the UK, more than 7.7 million people live alone, and that number has been steadily rising since the 90s. Not all those people would consider themselves as lonely, but a recent YouGov survey showed that 1 in 8 men said they have no friends to discuss serious topics with. One scheme that's aiming to change that is the Men's Shed, which has just come to Salisbury.
The Salisbury Men's Shed is really a social project based around practical activity, an opportunity for people, and I say people because although it's called a men's shed, women can come as well. It's open to adults over the age of 18, but perhaps the key thing is that it's based around practical activity, giving people a sense of purpose, something to do, and enjoying some social contact at the same time.
The sheds have been dotted around the country for quite a while now, and thanks to local charity Salisbury, the Salisbury space has now been open for 2 weeks.
I think I'm right in saying they're now worldwide, and there are certainly many in this country, and indeed a number of sheds in Wiltshire, Leggershaw, I know Trowbridge, Frew, so lots and lots of sheds around. So Salisbury had been waiting some time, shall we say, for a shed, and it's coming to fruition because the charity Salisbury very generously have offered the use of the premises here, and that was the catalyst to get everything going. That was back in February, and so we've made phenomenal progress since then to get to the stage where today the shed is open.
The scheme is aimed at getting people who may be lonely or feel they need a safe space to get together, as well as tasks that can be done and leisure activities such as table football and board games. There can be quite a lot of relaxing.
Well, it would be fair to say we spend quite a lot of time chatting, which is a really, really important aspect of the shed. But we've got a variety of projects. People can bring their own projects. People may bring their own materials, their own ideas, but enjoy working on that with a group of people. We have some shed projects. We've got various things to do for the shed, making toolboxes and making a variety of other things. But also we're taking on some community charity projects. We've got a bench that we're refurbishing. And so we are interested in projects that can be small projects that can be undertaken on site for community charitable groups.
The Salisbury's Men's Shed is in fact open to anyone. But John says it mainly appeals to older men, as they are often the ones who struggle with being sociable.
I think, as with any group, it's bringing people together. We hear a lot about social isolation, particularly amongst us older chaps. Those of us who are retired, I think it's quite easy when people are retired to sort of slip into sort of a very isolated, and probably fair to say that the ladies are much better at getting out and about doing things, as opposed to us men, who perhaps do tend to sit around a little bit more and not do stuff. So it's really to give people an opportunity to get out and about, to socialise. And who knows, coming to the shed may then lead to all sorts of other possibilities.
The Salisbury Men's Shed is open every Wednesday morning from 9 until 12:30, and they say they are really looking forward to seeing some new faces. Jack Deary, That's TV.